Hey guys, what's going on? MaxFTE here, and today I'm back with another Pokemon Go video, and today we're going to be looking at some Ultra League battles featuring I don't know, the new Paldea starter, Charizard and Steelix. These are a very strong set of Pokemon, and for once, this is a team that I think I came up with. I've not actually seen it anywhere else. However, if it is, and if it's somewhere else, please feel free to let me know down below. However, this is the first I've seen of it, so yeah. Also, did you know that only 5.4% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed to the channel? So if you're enjoying, make sure to leave a like, leave a subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later. No pressure though. But yeah, let's jump into the battles. So jumping into the first battle here, leading Charizard against Venusaur, pretty much the best lead that you want, featuring the low battery. So yeah, like I say, this was a team that I sort of came up with, and I sort of struggle a lot with creating teams in that as I'm creating something, I'll focus on the one Pokemon that counters it. So just for example, this team is quite... Heliolisk can do quite well against it because you've got your electric moves which do quite well against, well, which do really well against the Charizard and the QUAQUAVAL, I think it's called. And then you've also got the Grass Knot, which does not bad against the Steelix. And I can't remember if it gets a fighting move. I can't quite remember. And things like a dragon type. So like if you Komodo, the fully evolved Yangmoto, that thing has got moves that to do really good damage against the entire team. And like I say, I struggle a lot with when I'm making teams is focusing on the one Pokemon that counters it all, which you're always going to have with a team. There's always going to be something that is going to at least counter it in some way. And I think sometimes it's just about remembering that it doesn't really matter. Like I say, there's always going to be something, so just don't worry about it. Easier said than done. But yeah, so this is my first time trying out QUAQUAVAL, and I was actually pretty impressed with it. It's nice to actually get some Pokemon added to the game that are actually somewhat useful. You know, a lot of the things recently have just been sort of duds that haven't got any meta use, no raid use, and no like gym defending use. It's nice to see a wee bit of change, a lot more sort of focused towards PvP moves, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's quite nice to see. This is still in the rank 17, I want to say, so these battles probably, you know, you might face different things. You might have better luck, you might have worse luck in your sort of elo ranges, whatever rank you're at. But that's what this game's about, trying out different things, having fun with it, and you know, just gotta have fun with it. At the end of the day, if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. So yeah, Charizard against the Gliscod here. Gliscod's another iffy one for this team. That's one that I sort of was worried about as I was looking into the sort of matchups for this team. Obviously, you've got the water type, you've got your Liquidation, which is going to do amazing against the Charizard and the Steelix, and then you've got your Aerial Ace as well for your QUAQUAVAL. But like I say, it's just about sort of ignoring that, realising that you're not going to see these Pokemon every single game, and just having fun with it. So yeah, going for the... I think they tried to catch the Dragon Claw here, because this was really strange. I come straight in with the QUAQUAVAL. I probably could have gotten away with farming up with the Charizard there, but I wanted to get some energy onto this guy. They're going to come in here, and I was expecting an Aerial Ace here, but they must have had the other move. I think it's X-Scissor that they have. So I managed to farm all the way down, and they come in with an Alolan Sandslash. So total sweep by the QUAQUAVAL here. Love to see it. Close combat doing bits. One shots the Sandslash. Nothing better to see from a new Pokemon. Charizard in here against the Walrein. This is one that I'm happy to see here. It's a sort of neutral matchup against the Charizard. They're going to go for the Icicle Spear here, which we're going to let through. It's not going to do that much damage. I'm getting better at just baiting, learning to sort of lure out the shields, which we get a shield there with the Dragon Claw. I go for the Dragon Claw again. Maybe I should have gone for the Blast Burn here, because people don't really like to shield twice in a row. However, going again for the Blast Burn, that was on the CMP tie as well, which makes me think they're going to shield. However, they let it through. They're obviously wanting to farm up with whatever they have. They come in with a Swampert, and I was about to get to the Dragon Claw, but they take me out with the wing attack before I can get to that. So I come in with the Steelix here. I call the bait. So I call the Dragon Claw. I'm going to go for this break and swipe here. This is going to lower their attack, put me in a much better position. Me calling that bait there also put me in a huge advantage. Here I'm going to call the bait. I'm going to call the shield, because they're not going to bait twice in a row. I go for the Blast Burn. They go for the Blast Burn, and they actually forfeit there. They clearly just weren't having a good day. Charizard against the Greninja. This is a scary one. I swap straight into the Steelix, and they come in with a Venusaur. This is good because I know that I can win this in the... I want to say if I give up one shield, I can win that. And so they're going to go for the Frenzy Plant here. They're not going to go for Sludge Bomb just because it's not going to do... It's not very effective, so there's no reason for them to go for that. And this is going to lower their attack by yet another stage, bringing them down to 2 stages lowered. And they're going to go for another one here. I let it go through again. And at this point, in my mind, I was thinking about farming down. And it was getting close. Unfortunately, they managed to reach another Frenzy Plant. So I'm going to pop the shield here. And I'm going to save all the break-in swipes for whatever comes in. They come in with the Charizard, so I'm going to go for one break-in swipe here. And I go for the second one. And this is yet again going to lower their attack. And I want to say I come in with my own Charizard here. Yeah, because they've got Fire Spin, they're going to be charging energy slower, plus that I'm going to be taking less damage from the Fire Spin. The Blast Burn really doesn't do much against me at all. I managed to catch the Hydro Cannon onto the QUAQUAVAL. However, catching either move, whether it was a Night Slash or the Hydro Cannon, would put me in a really good position. Just because obviously of that fighting type, as well as the water typing, neither moves are going to be very effective. So I go for the Hydro Cannon here. I went to go for the Hydro just because I know that I probably would have gotten the shield. Sorry, not Hydro Cannon, Liquidation. I go for that just because I know it's going to get the shield anyway. Plus, their moves aren't going to do that much to me. Plus, the close combat would have taken my energy down. My defense down, sorry. There, I probably could have gone for Liquidation and maybe gotten another one off. However, we just go for the Blast Burn here. That's going to get them low enough and going to take that game. And final battle here against 0334G. Charizard versus Obstagoon. This is another... I quite like Charizard on the lead actually, just because you can put off so much damage with that Blast Burn. I need to get a good Shadow one for Ultra League as well. I've got one for Great League, however, just lacking. I'm going to bait here with a Dragon Claw, hoping to get a shield here, obviously. Managed to get a shield. It's so satisfying. Going for the lower energy move, lower damage, and just managing to get a shield. They go for the Night Slash there, and I'm going to go for the Blast Burn here. I want to say I'm going to wait until... I'm going to count up to the moves, and I'm going to try and catch onto the QUAQUAVAL. Don't really manage to catch it because they got another move through, so they would have seen. They go for the Obstruct, which is going to put their defense up and lower my defense. They come in with a Pidgeot, so I think here... it's hard to tell with the animation of it. I think I actually let them get a gust through. So I go for the Liquidation. Might have been better just going straight for the close combat. Probably would have done a bit more damage, plus it would have lowered my defense, so the Pidgeot would have gotten less farm. However, it doesn't really matter because I've got a Steelix, and they really cannot do a thing to me. So they're going for the Feather Dance here. Personally, I would be going for the Brave Bird in this position, just because... like my switch clock is about to end, so everything that they're numbing me by is just gonna get totally nullified because I can switch out. Plus as well, if they were going for Brave Bird, that would be lowering my own if they went for the Brave Bird, that would have lowered their defense, so I would have gotten less farm off of them. So I go for the Earthquake against the Empoleon. That scared me a little bit. Thankfully, I've still got a shield, and I'm also at the Breaking Swipe as well. So I can shield that up, go for the Breaking Swipe. This is going to take them out, even though it is resisted. And then I can farm down the Pidgeot. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't enjoy, leave a dislike. Make sure to subscribe as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya. Peace.